Hey guys, I promise you I got back here for the second part of the reading that I posted, yeah, I guess the previous one, right before this one. I had a wild day today, but everything is good, and I have no idea if anything that's coming through is like a sequence or, follow up on the previous reading. I left the cards exactly as they were. We had these. It was about the friendship, the amazing friendship that may be waiting for you, or you already are in, or you are in the process of building this friendship, even though you might come from the different backgrounds, you might be focused on the differences right now, but I feel like you are working it out and seeing how you can become from your individual or like solitude-based kind of approach to life into more cooperative. Can you see this, guys? I don't know. Into more of a cooperative, alliance-based approach to your life. When we heal, we are very much in our own company because we need our space and time to process stuff. But once you do that, it's like a whole ass quest to get back into the world, and actually interact with people. But we're doing it. And you're gonna find those people because those people did the exact same thing and they are out there to find you as well. So if they didn't find you yet, be prepared, baby. And everybody has their own strengths and they are warriors just like you. So, wow, great opening of this video. Is this okay? Let me check this. Welcome to Sarah's site. I use my site to provide divinely timed messages for the ones led right here, right now, in this moment. Don't force anything to fit. Just flow with it. And let me see. Is this okay? What do I prefer? What do I prefer, baby? Maybe none of this. Maybe none of this light. Let me just figure out what to do. Yeah. I guess this is fine. Fine and cozy. Okay, anyways. It's okay, but my glasses are like... Okay. Anyways, I wrote some things down. I'll wait. No problem. Talk to the trees, they will take your fears. I feel like... Oh yeah, and it was so aligned. I just looked at the cards right before I went into the reading again, and I was like, I was about to channel something about this Nazgul. Nazgul. Yes, can you see the Nazgul? This Nazgul hunting for the hobbits. They are under the tree, right? And I don't know, I didn't know about it, but it was connected because talk to the trees, they will take your fears. Yeah, whisper to the trees, okay? Trees are so wise. Trees are buried into the ground and they are connected to the sky. Yeah, they are like the channel. They are like the channel. They are the channel, bruv. They are connected to everything. And what I want to say, like, when you put your feet on the earth, bare feet on the earth, you will like release, I guess, your worries and stuff, connecting to nature. They will just make you release and let go of your worries. It will ground you. And if you are grounded, you are like in the moment and you're not worrying about the future. You're not in fear of the past repeating itself, and you're just now. And that's why nature is so amazing. Thank you, nature. So, thank you, trees. Also, if you are close to a forest, or not even a forest, but you find a cool tree for yourself, make it your tree, yeah? Give it a name, or I don't know, listen to what it has to say. Maybe you can hear it telling you its name. You know, it's not crazy, it's cool. And tell the tree your stuff, baby. Put your hands against the tree and imagine the roots going really deep into the ground, yeah, because we cannot see them, but they are so deep into the ground to be strong and stable, you know. And it will give you strength. Like, I always see, like, a whole rant about a tree. I always see, like, okay, wait, you have the tree. Let me just draw this. Wow, amazing. It's a palm tree. No, it's supposed to be whatever. Look, tree, yeah, tree. I always see how the tree has its own aura until where the branches reach, yeah. If you're underneath the branches, you're in its aura, especially if you're against the trunk. Is that the name? I need to have a live translator here next to me because I struggle sometimes with translating. But anyways, especially when you're against a tree, you're like so connected and into its aura bubble, and you are like, you can like connect to its wisdom. That's what I believe. So whatever you do with it, good luck. But yeah. Yeah. So about this card, can you see it? Can you see it, baby? Oh yeah, this is the light. Oh my gosh. Wow, so bright. Oh yeah, perfect. Thanks, but no thanks, glasses. So, is this cozy? I just need a perfect. I'm sorry. White? White ass. I guess this is fine. And then we put this one. Which, oh, whoa. Looks like a blue, green screen. Wait, let me just do that. What the hell are you doing, baby? Let's put it like this. Yes. Wow, amazing. Let's continue, guys. Okay, so the Nazgul. A couple of things, because I feel like Nazgul, you know, he's like hunting for the ring, yeah, and Frodo is carrying it. But let's say the Nazgul and Frodo are both you, parts of you, that are trying to find each other, yeah. But something is keeping that from happening, yeah. Frodo, the last thing Frodo wants is to get caught by the Nazgul, yeah. And the Nazgul, the only thing that they want is to catch the ring, yeah, to catch Frodo, I guess. Maybe you are running so hard from a part of you that wants to reach you, or reach your consciousness, or some fear you are running away from, or could be that you are actually protecting something very sacred from your demons. Or is it? Because I don't want to say your demons are like bad. You know, they are always, everything is here to show us something, you know, to, I guess, teach us something if we are willing to learn from it. But yeah, so maybe something very dark is trying to catch you, or you are protecting something, a part, maybe something that you got, maybe something you received, maybe some knowledge. Yeah, maybe some knowledge that you received somehow, some knowledge that you are going to receive from the tree. Hey, I don't know, baby, but it makes hella sense. You need to hide. Look, his friends are there, yeah? What did we just talk about? The friends, baby. Shoulder to shoulder, baby. What about it? Because, ooh, one more thing. When I saw the cards, when I checked the cards like this, even though it's a Nazgul hunting them, I don't feel like it has a bad energy around it. This card. Oh, it's an event. Ooh, Hobbit. I didn't even check the card, the description. That's fine. Let's channel every single possible thing that possibly is to channel from this card. I love it. I want to see every mother freaking angle and then move forward from that. That's my way. That's my way to go. Hobbit stealth. You have some skill that you are using to your benefit. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure you know what it is. Like your strength, some skill of yours that is like, that you feel like you naturally own. Own your strengths, baby. That's what we talked about. Like, you know, the strength of each race, the strength of each individual. Like you have to own your strengths, baby. Because I used to like want to improve everything that I didn't own, or like that didn't come naturally to me, because I was like, oh, this comes naturally to me, that's boring. I was acing that stuff, but I was like always looking for gaining something or trying to make something else that was not naturally mine isn't bad in itself, yeah, isn't good or bad in itself, but you have to mm, mm, get energy, get power from the things that you do own. Whether you own them naturally, they come naturally to you, your skills, your, I guess, characteristics or whatever, or things that you picked up or learned, or even new things. If you didn't own them before and you want to learn new things, of course, there are things out there that are like gonna click with you. Yeah, it's not bad to want to explore something new, you know? But the things that you do own, because hobbits are like known for their stealth, yeah, because they would also send Frodo and Sam into Mordor because they are so small and Sauron wouldn't notice them, right? So, do you get what I'm saying? Own your shit. Event? But what about the event? I'm curious. And what about the one? Yes, own your individuality, yeah? Own it, baby. Own your individuality. Get energy from your skills and stuff. I used to compare what I know, what I do, how I do it, whatever, what I say, blah, 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 what I know, how I apply it. I would compare. I'm a new person. I've become a new person today. I love it. Somehow I can talk very clearly right now. So maybe it's about nighttime. I come alive when it's night, yeah? Maybe I'm not judging myself anymore. Maybe I'm like owning my skills, yeah? I'm not doubting myself anymore. Wow. Applying what I say. Being the. How do they say that? Come on, give it to me. It will come, I'm sure. I almost had it. Anyways, where was I? I'm a new person. Yeah, nobody cares. I know you care. I care. Yeah, own your shit. Own what you know. Oh yeah, I was comparing myself and it was destroying me. I was destroying myself because I was like, I can do better. I can do better this. I'm so Virgo coded. Oh my god. I'm so Earth and Virgo coded, yeah? It's insane. I want perfection. I wanted to be perfect, and everything that I was lacking in or wasn't perfect or I wasn't doing perfect enough, I needed to improve. And instead of being happy with the things that I owned and were perfect to me, because we decide what is perfect and what is not. It's not a general skill, it's our skill, yeah. The things that I was owning, I immediately labeled as, oh, it's boring. Oh my god, it's boring. Who the hell wants to do it like this? Who the hell? It's lame. Oh my god, it's lame. It's boring. But bruh, just because I know it and it comes natural to me, it's like sometimes impossible for other people. And I'm like, dude, put some put some effort into acknowledging that what you know and what you learned and what you do and how you apply it and how fucking smart you are. Put some effort into acknowledging it, bruv, because oh my god, if you don't celebrate yourself, whatever way, in whatever small way, you know, it could be every little step that you take, even getting out of bed. We should celebrate getting out of bed, because how hard is that? But you know what I mean, right? It's like we have to get energy, take energy and satisfaction from the things that we bring, the things that we manage. I don't want to say it like that, but the things that we are, yeah, the things that we did, that we do, that we learn, that we make mistakes, even that. It's like, yeah, new moment to learn. Yes, I'm gonna own this. I'm not perfect at it right now, but I'm doing it. And it's not perfect, but the fact I'm doing it can give me satisfaction. I can choose for it to give me satisfaction, yeah? And that's what keeps you the way I freeze, bruh. I see it in my head, the word. I hear it. I see it in my head, but it changes when I want to say it. We will be depleted. We will deplete ourselves. How the frick can we keep on going if we just keep punching ourselves in the face for actually doing what we want and what we want to be? Oh, you're not good enough. No, you actually did this. And, you know, walking up a mountain is like, wow, you just sit down when you're tired. You enjoy the freaking view. You're like, wow, I did that. Even if you just chill there the whole day, you can choose that you enjoyed the whole day. It's not about how fast or whatever you get up the mountain, right? It's like, can you be in the moment and enjoy each moment to the fullest? And I guess, at least to me, such an important lesson. So, I don't know what it is for you. I don't know what the lesson is for you, but own your shit, baby. So aligned. Don't let your demons overshadow your strengths, yeah? I said it. Don't let this evil thing overshadow the wisdom you have. You know, the need to always be, in my case, the need to always do it better, more efficient, more faster, more this, more that, instead of just being, using the wisdom as your knowledge as your protection or roof. Like, I know this shit and I remember when I didn't know it, and I remember how I felt wanting to know this stuff. And there's something in it, you know, there is something in it. Looking back at yourself, like, dude, I wanted to be here where you are right now. You wanted to be here one day in the past, and now you're here. So fucking celebrate that shit. I tell you, celebrate it now. Yes, feel it with me, baby. And you're gonna be there where you want to be. Yeah, if you're like, oh, I actually want to be there, I want to be this, I want to know this, da 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 da, you're gonna get that, baby. And I tell you, you're gonna get there. So if you are there, let me know and I'll celebrate it with you. Yeah, I will celebrate you, baby. Let's go. Event. The event. Okay, it's about the demon. The demons. It's about the Nazgul, I think. Stealth. Event stealth. That was insane. That was a crazy rant. One card. That was one card, baby. 20 minutes or so. Cool. I love it. And they possess. I enjoy this so much, baby. Please let me do this every time. And let me enjoy it every time. Please. I can already see myself in the future looking back at this video. I'm like, oh damn, you wish you did that. You know, you enjoyed every reading. You enjoyed, even if you didn't enjoy it, you still enjoyed that you didn't enjoy it. We did it. But that's later. That's not now. They, bruh, am I too close to the camera? It's cozy. No, guys, I'm just joking. They possess. Can you do this, please? They possessed from the first the art of disappearing swiftly and silently. Oh, it's about the hobbits. When large folk whom they do not wish to meet come blundering by. Oh, wow. Okay, so the other thing that it tells me, I'm judging what I'm gonna say. Is this right? Oh my god, does this even have to do anything with what we just said? No, it's a completely different thing. I wanted to see every possible angle of this card, and I'm doing it, so thank you. That was me talking to my demons, yeah? I'm so happy. So, what this tells me, when large folk whom they do not wish to meet come blundering by. Large folk with large egos, if you like so many things to say. Choose whom to interact with, choose whom to turn your back to, choose whom you want to interact with, and intertwine, I guess, your energy with, or intermingle your aura with, because you feel that, baby. And you need to be very protective. You need to shelter or delete yourself from a situation when you feel like the vibes are off. And I mean off as in not aligned, man. I experienced today that dissonance makes me sick. I can't stand it anymore. Being too long with somebody that is like dissonant with my vibe, I almost threw up, baby. I was ready to throw up, and I was in a car and I was like, I was so ready. I was already imagining how I would stop the car and like throw up. I'm sorry, guys, but it was just inside of me and I was sick, and I thought I was gonna get sick, but I was just dissonant and constantly trying to regulate someone's influence on my energy. I cannot shut it off, you know. I need to be away from them. I can't shut it off because I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. And I take it on. Oh my god. So aligned. Oh, 24, yes. Look, it's Golem. So, this could be you. Like I just explained, like, if you don't delete yourself from them or find a way that works for you to manage energies like this, yeah, find a way to manage those energies, yeah? Find a way. I know you can do it because we don't want to be like this. No. But the card is reversed, so maybe somebody else is feeling stupid. Because when it's reversed, I always think of it like it's an energy coming from outside of you, yeah? This one is about you, upright, or something happening inside of you, or, you know, and this is somebody's effect on you or someone outside of you. It's also an event. Somebody is feeling like they are hit to the head. 0. Somebody is being reset, being set back to reset mode, like, oh my god, what have I been doing all this time? Maybe it's you, maybe someone else, I don't know, maybe because you made them feel stupid. What I'm trying to say is maybe you reflected something back to them because you just stood your ground, yeah? You didn't react to their vibe. You just stood your ground and you deflected their vibe, their aura, their energy back to them because you had your shield, you know what I mean? Just see yourself as this tree, yeah? You had your shield, you didn't open yourself to let them in, you didn't react, but you responded. I always use that difference: react, respond. React is like how I see it is like in a tennis game, yeah? When you react, somebody hits the ball and you have to run to the ball, I guess, to hit it back, yeah? Because they send something to you and they expect something back from you. Apart from the rules of the game, if you run to the ball, somebody puts their energy out towards you and it's coming into you, you can choose to indeed play the game, run to the ball, hit it back, try to score a point, I guess, because you are trying to make a point, you are trying to defend yourself, you are reacting. Does that make sense? But you can also choose somebody. Look, if you're playing tennis or whatever, you play to win, right? If you play a game, you play to win, I guess, for fun. But if you play professionally, it's your profession, baby, and you want to win. So people send out their energy to win, to make a point, literally and figuratively, yeah? You can react because you want to play the game and you want to win, or whatever. You have the feeling you need to defend yourself. Make the point, Sarah. Or or you can choose to just look at the ball and don't react, just let it go, even though everything inside of you screams like, I need to run for it, I need to make a point, because how can I win the game when I don't react to their ball and try to score my points? But if you just let go of any rule that has ever been put on you, on the system, on how you need to respond, how you need to react to people, even if they make a false even if they state something false about you, you can just let it go. You don't have to defend yourself. You don't have to run to the ball they hit and send towards your half to defend yourself, because you know they are lying. For instance, you know you can just let it slide, let it pass, you know. Reacting is hitting the ball back, you know, running towards it, doing the best that you can, hit the ball back because they send it to you. Responding is letting the ball go, walking to the ball, picking it up, taking the position wherever you want on your line, on the field, taking your time. Oh yeah, I want to hit it right there. You throw it in the air and you hit it exactly where you want with the speed that you want, and you don't even care if they're gonna hit it back because that's not what you are hitting it for. It's because you just want to do it like that. That, in my eyes, is responding and playing the game because of some rule sets and some beliefs that you have to win, or you get what I mean, right? That is reacting. So, make a difference in that. So, maybe somebody played their game, somebody else, yeah. You didn't play their game. Now they are in shock. How is this possible? How does this person not want to play the game? Are they stupid? But they are being confronted, they are being reflected so hard, they are almost being forced to question everything they know about the game that they are playing, and they want the game that they want to win, because they are like, how can somebody just let the ball slide? That's why are you even on this field? And you're like, I'm just here to just, be and pick up the ball and just hit it because I like hitting the ball, but I don't give a frick about what comes out of this whole thing. If I lose with every single point there is to make, if you lose with 0 points on the scoreboard, you don't give a F because you are not playing by the rules of the game. You are just enjoying being in the moment. You don't give a F of the whole ass audience, like, what are you doing? We need to be entertained. Are you lame? Can you feel all this pressure, all this BS being thrown at you? I love this example. It's so hard. It's such a hard download, I swear to God. Reacting, responding, yes? You made someone feel like this because you didn't react, but you respond, and you respond. You don't react. We don't react. We respond, yes? I love it. But what else? Very nice friends? What the hell is going on? I didn't even know. Very nice friends? Okay, first thing I hear, maybe somebody else is realizing, like, whoa, that person is indeed a true friend. They are not feeding my reactive behavior. I'm not saying like that they are saying it exactly like this, but something inside of them, what they feel, their soul being activated of some sort, is their ego just crumbling. Maybe they are thinking exactly like this, but I don't know. But what they might be feeling is like, whoa, oh my God, they are indeed a true friend. They are not like reacting to me and to my patterns that I learned to cope, to manage my reality with, the reality that is being created on other people playing the game, and them learning that reacting is the only way to do it. And then you show them there's another way. There's another way. Can you actually be in the game while not playing the game? Shocking. This throws people off. It hits them right in the face. I tell you, if people are not responding, reacting, yeah, you know the difference now, eh? If people are not reacting to others when they expect a reaction, oh, that triggers everything inside of them. That still even triggers me. If I respond, and responding could be like saying nothing, it's usually saying nothing and just letting them be, you know? I'm just letting you be. I'm just being. We're all just being, If they say something and I feel, baby, I feel it inside of me that they expect me to react or say something, and I feel it in the bones, I feel it in everything, and I'm like, resist it. Resist not being myself. Resist the urge to step outside of myself. Resist with every freaking energy that I've got the urge to let that in, break my own aura, lose my authenticity, just because someone else is expecting a version of you that will keep their program intact, so they don't have to change, so their ego will stay the same. The ego does not want to change. The ego is always defending, trying to... Okay, don't get started about the ego, but I think you hit somebody by just responding and not reacting. And that's huge, I swear. That's huge. Oh my God. That is such a struggle for me. I'm like, I have to say something to validate or this person or make them feel heard, because I didn't feel heard in my life. And I just sometimes want some validation when I'm in doubt or when I'm afraid, or to be myself, yeah. But the real G's, the real way to feel like you can be yourself is to just be allowed to say anything you want, anything, feel whatever, and not be reacted to, like, oh no, but then, oh no, oh, you're saying this, but no, I think it's the, oh, of course, people can say what they think, but it's such a program inside of us, and it sickens me. It sickens me, literally. Today, I almost puked. It sickens me. How this program of the ego just expects validation for everything because it has no solid ground to stand on. The ego is so insecure, always looking for validation, always in fear, always the mask, always afraid to truly be itself. Because what is the ego? The ego is an empty shell. Nothing fills the ego. It's an empty shell, ready to break, doing everything it can to not break. It's funny. So, when it breaks, they're like, their soul finally is being heard again, heard. It's like, oh my God, the realization, like, what the hell have I been doing? Why did I think this was right? Why have I been doing all this time? That's what I get from this card. And you triggered something, this, in somebody else. Or you just have this power that you do this with people, yeah? And some people think you are the boo man. But you just... There is this quote. What is it again? Not to judge, but to reveal. Not to hurt, but to heal. Oh! And you don't even have to actively say anything or do anything. Usually just being, allowing people to be anything, say anything, what they want, without disturbing, disrupting, truly letting someone be, the ego cannot handle it. The ego is always trying. Yeah, but I don't want to go into that loop again. You do this to people and it resets them. I love this reading. Oh my god, I'm lit. You reset them. Here is a 0. And from 0 in the cards, I decided, because I am the creator, yeah. I decided that 0 is the place from which anything can happen, yeah? Everything is just crumbled down, I guess, in this case. And they have the choice, baby. Are they gonna repeat the pattern? Or are they gonna choose something new? A new way, yeah? Event. Regroup. See? Regrouping, bitches. Regrouping into default mode, yeah? And from there, people have a choice, baby. They always have a choice. But in this case, yes, very nice friends. So, people are realizing you are a very nice friend. You are the very, very nicest friend. Yes? You're not asking of much. Yeah? Because you know who you are. You are authentic AF, yeah? You don't need validation of anyone. You don't need to ask for proof or show proof of who you are, why you do this, blah, blah. No. You are the very best friend, baby. And people are ready to be there as well, shoulder to shoulder, next to you, next to me. Wow. This is so aligned, I love it. He hurts us, hurts poor Smeagol. Yeah, so of course the ego will project that you hurt them, but you just broke the ego. The ego is worth as much as you give it, just like anything in the universe, I guess. But no, the ego is an empty shell, and when it's broken, it will try its best to blame. That's the thing I hear from this quote. It's just the pattern inside of them, yeah? They will react, yes. Their pattern is to react, but they felt the genuinity, authenticity of responding, yes. And now, once they got a taste of that taste will, they want to taste it again. And you are there to hand it to them on a plate while not even doing anything, but just being and letting them be. Wow, amazing. Don't react to the ego, please. Don't react to the ego, baby. Don't feed the ego, baby. That's how we heal, baby. Bless God. Let me drink some water, baby. Drink some water, baby. I have so much to say. Okay, I want to be vulnerable because I felt like I rambled, I ranted so hard. I was like, I was speaking so effortlessly because I have been sitting on this knowledge for quite a while and I know it for myself and I've thought about it a lot of times. But I do this channel because I want to get it out there, and it's when I channel new stuff or that I'm like, I need to think so hard, or I think I need to think so hard how to translate, how to say things that I channel or think or hear. So when I channel new stuff, I think I need to doubt myself or take more time to tell it. Anyways, what I wanted to say is, when I say all these things so effortlessly, it's because I've been sitting on it for ages. I am convinced that it works this way, at least for me. And if there is something in it that you can take and apply, good for you. I just need to get it out there. And I'm happy I can finally do it. I'm finally doing it. Battleground. What the hell is going on? Look. And these are connected. Helm's Deep. Elf in Helm's Deep. There's no quote. I'm always so sad when there is no quote. Also, 5, 6. It's my birthday, yeah? 6th of May. Could also be 5th of June. I don't know, baby. I don't know. Could also be... What's the zodiacs? Come on, you can do it. Leo. No, wait. Yeah, Leo. Aligned AF. Leo season into Virgo season. It's right now. Oh, I don't know what that means, but it is aligned. Aligned AF. So you are, wow, yes. You, look, the shift from the season to this season, yeah? From Leo season to Virgo season, yeah? You are your heart's desires, yeah? If a Leo wants something, they are gonna do it. They are gonna get it. You know, nobody can change their mind. So you figured out what your heart's desires are, yeah? And Virgo, the one that rules the throat that rules communication, manifestation. You know, what you speak into the world, it manifests, baby. What you think, because Mercury, and I guess Virgo, it's all about the mind and the throat, yeah? So what you think, this is a big one. I always see it like this, yeah? Mind, can you see it? Mind, heart, 2 parts of yourself, yeah? Your heart's desires and your, I guess, rational, logical mind. Where does the balance, you have to find the balance, and yes, find the balance. And where is the exact middle point of how you are gonna manifest it? Through your mouth, through your bitch ass mouth. It's exactly in half here, your mouth. Isn't that crazy? So what I mean is manifesting through your speech, what you say, is so powerful, yeah? Maybe that's why I always struggle speaking things finally, because my brain and my heart, before it gets out of my mouth, it's right here, like, do I need to say this? Yes, I want to say this, but it doesn't make sense. But I want to say it because I feel like this is the truth. But have you thought about this and this and this? Or does somebody even want to hear this? It all happens. I feel like it all happens here before it comes out. Wow, interesting. That's how I see it. Anyways, let's get back. I'm excited. You figured out your heart's desires, yeah? And now you 6th season, Virgo season, the ruler of the throat and the mind, yeah? Mercury, yeah? You are gonna manifest that shit. You are about to manifest that shit. You are manifesting these people being like, oh, I'm not being reacted to. Oh my God, I'm breaking. I have no solid foundation to stand on. I am... It's the ego speaking, yeah? The ego is getting hit. You are transforming people into these people, yeah? Right here, on this battleground. You are transforming people right now. On this battleground, baby. I hear like you are gonna be like pleasantly surprised by people changing so fast, because their soul, their soul never stops speaking, but they stop listening. You know what I mean? And once the ego breaks, the soul can finally be heard, yeah, because the ego is so freaking loud, yeah. The soul can finally be heard, and the way these people are gonna change will be so dramatically and so fast. You're like, bruh, okay, let's go. I mean, people just quantum shift, especially if you also focus on manifesting their highest timeline. Yeah, you don't have to interfere by saying what they need to do to get to the higher timeline. You just need to envision them being the expression of their soul, yeah, not the expression of their ego. That will rapidly shift people, yeah. I swear to God, I swear to God, they are gonna change. Oh, I get chills all over my body. The goosebumps. Yeah, I got the goosebumps. Oh my God. It's hard. It's so hard. You're manifesting this right now. Wow. Each companion and minion bearing a hand weapon is strength +2. What does that mean? Helm's Gate. You are, I feel, you are at the gate. You're like, like watching the gate, yeah, protecting the gate. You're like, baby, you can only come in if you are like this, not like this. So go and go and bitch. Let your ego bitch. Release it, baby. Be soul, be authentic, be true, be a warrior, baby. And then you can come in. That's fine. Lose your ego, baby. Lose your ego, baby. Hallelujah. This is what I want. Readings like this, I live for this shit. That's why I'm doing this, bruv. I hope it reaches you, baby. I hope you can get something out of this. Even if you're just enjoying the color purple. Even if you're just... See, I was doubting myself. Like, why does that make sense? They're here for the color, baby. Oh, yeah, sure. Even if you're just enjoying this beautiful lamp. Amazing. I love it. Anyways, I hope this finds you, and it doesn't matter when. 52. It doesn't matter when, yeah? Time doesn't exist. It just keeps happening and happening and happening over and over and over again. Whenever you want it, baby. This reading right here, right now. Well, that was it. One last thing. Leveling up. Yes, baby. I love it. Something else. Last thing. One last thing. Maybe something in the book. Am I gonna say this? Yes, you're gonna say this. Oh my God, yeah. No, but why would you say this? It doesn't make sense. Say it. Okay, so maybe this is pretty cool because it makes so much sense. You know, I read in the future prediction book. I need to channel something from the future prediction book again. Right now. It's been too long, baby. I found a random rose on the sidewalk while I was walking yesterday night at like 11 or 12 o'clock, in the evening. I just randomly crossed the street. I was walking on the streets, yeah, because it makes me feel free. And of course, if there are no cars, it's amazing. Just the wideness of the road. I love it. I don't want to walk on the sidewalk, bruh. I want to walk across the streets, bruh. Anyways, I walked to the other side of the road, yeah, through the grass, and I was like, just chilling, you know, listening to, I guess, music or a reading. Yeah, a reading. It was a reading. Anyways, I found a rose like this on the sidewalk near the fence of a graveyard. I was like, what is this? So, I don't know, maybe a passed over loved one is sending you a rose. They love you. I was like, who is giving me this rose? Thank you. And it was like this. It was almost dried. So I put it in the in this book. Future prediction book, baby. Then I found this one. Look how cool it is. Look what it has. It was perfectly split like this. I never seen it. Pretty cool, eh? That's amazing. Wow, so cool. Anyways, let's channel something. They love you. Let's channel something from the book. Okay, first thing, sun. It's aligned. What I want to say is, if you're into astrology, the thing I read, this whole part that I read was about astrology is reality. And they proved, why do I do this? No, it's reality. They proved through research and, you know, studies and trials and, you know, trial and error and just, you know, scientists actually proved that astrology is reality. What I read that maybe is fun for you to know, that if you are a woman, it's about relationships, yeah, and dynamics and like things that go well together, yeah. It makes so hella sense because the sun is a masculine energy, yeah. It projects outwards, yeah. Flames, heat, boom, you know, heat. Did I say heat? Yeah, so it's a masculine force, yeah. The moon, feminine force, yeah. It receives, it has cycles, you know, it shows itself in cycles over and over again. Of course, the sun also has a cycle, but a daily cycle, yeah, just like men. The moon has a, you know, monthly cycle, just like women. And it receives, yeah, femininity, receiving the light of the sun, yeah, the receiving masculine energy, yeah, and reflecting. Oh, that's such a hard download. Women are a pure reflection of the masculine energy, or what they receive, yeah. Of course, they can intend to be to exert a masculine energy, a masculine force, to put something out there with intention, with force, I guess. But in itself, feminine energy is receiving, yeah, and reflecting. Just like the moon. It receives the sunlight and it reflects. It doesn't, of course, I guess everyone knows. It's not the light source itself. It reflects the light of the sun. And I guess that's what women do. And not every man can handle that. But anyways. The sun sign of a man, if you are in a relationship or you want to, I guess, find somebody or whatever. The thing that is great chemistry. Wow, this is a line because I did this in the previous reading. The friendship, shoulder to shoulder, bomb, bomb. If you love it. If you are looking for someone or are in a relationship with someone, and the most beneficial dynamic that they proved to be real is when the sun sign of the man is similar to the moon sign of the woman, which is that the sun characteristics of a man are aligned with what the woman needs in her emotional state to feel safe, you know? Makes sense. If the man gives the input exactly as the woman likes to receive it to feel safe, amazing dynamic. Perfect. So that's why the sun sign of a man and the moon sign of a woman are great indicators that a relationship dynamic is going pretty well together, yeah? I don't know about the other signs, but that was a very great dynamic. So, hey, learn something new, but made sense AF. So, that's cool. Something else? Oh, yeah. Random channelings from the book. Let's go. I channeled this one before. So interested. Okay, so it's about, the whole book is about future predictions and people and ways that they found they could predict the future with, and they actually proved it not to be like coincidence, but they actually proved that it was legit. So it's about this woman, Jean Dixon. She predicted the future through telepathy, meditation, and dreams. Oh, she predicted the death of President Kennedy. And I get the goosebumps. What the hell? I don't know why, but I was at work, and I work at people's homes, yeah? I go to people's homes, and this lady was, why do I get so, I feel it in my bones, I feel it under my skin, baby. She was watching some documentary, and it was exactly the moment that they killed President Kennedy. Or was it? No, it was I get the goosebumps. It was a reel I saw on Instagram where you could see. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I have no bad intentions, guys. I'm just saying whatever I experience, yeah? Please. No, it was a reel I saw how the moment he was assassinated, and it was his driver. It was his driver. He shot him. Anyways, I don't know why that is relevant right now, but this woman got famous by predicting this. But what about it? What is the channelings in this? This picture was the first thing I saw. First thing I looked at. Let's see. Maybe 127, the number, is relevant to you. It is to me. She went to church each morning. Maybe you are being stimulated to find some sort of daily ritual that works for you, that can support your beliefs, that will give you strength, like we talked about. Own your knowledge, own your beliefs, own your skills, yeah? Even though nobody has them, please don't doubt them, yeah? Feed them through rituals and new rituals. Do it, yes? In the picture, she is lighting candles in the church where she got the goosebumps. Wait, no, she didn't get the goosebumps. I get the goosebumps. Where she got the vision of the Kennedy. Of the Kennedy. Maybe you have some... Maybe you need to find, it doesn't have to be the tree. Maybe you have to find some place for yourself where you can be a channel, yeah? Find a place that works for you. It doesn't have to make sense. It can be in your house, outside of your house, a church, you know, even though she is telepathic, you know, and like meditating and stuff. That's not usually the thing we connect the church to, right? But it worked for her. So what I mean, it doesn't have to make sense to the rest of the world. It doesn't even have to make sense to you, because you are just doing what feels good to you, what makes you feel good, what uplifts you, what gives you the strength that you need to live life and, you know, live your dreams and be in the moment and feel good, you know. Find your place, baby, and make it a ritual, baby. Make it a daily ritual, yeah. Strengthen that. Strengthen your connection with the divine, baby. It's the crown chakra color, yeah. Strengthen your connection with the divine. Strengthen your connection with the divine, okay? What is a requiem? Requiem. I can't talk anymore. My mouth is dry. Requiem. And requiem. Oh, frick. Anyways. Maybe you have visions about things that are happening. 2 things. They are legit, baby. They are legit, baby. Second thing. Second thing. They are legit. Believe in them. Don't label yourself as crazy. You can see them, like you can envision for yourself what you want to create, and that can come true. So you can also tap into the future, potential timelines. They cannot happen all. So, thing I want to say is like, what you focus on grows. What you focus on, you attract. What you focus on, you be, yeah? So if you have visions, like the thing, I need to end this here, my brain is fried. The thing I said about, no, not this one, keeping the highest timeline of people in your third eye, you know, they will rise. They will rise there. If you can manifest people to change. If you are your highest, and if you treat them like they are the highest, if you envision them in their highest, they have no, of course they have a choice, but they are more inclined to align with that if you focus on that stuff. Look, see how he's looking up? Keep looking at the highest timeline, baby. Okay, I guess that was it. I felt so scared when I was talking about the Kennedy. How is I can't say it. How is driver shot? I'm sorry. I feel so scared right now. Okay, Jean. Thank you, Jean. Thank you, Jean, for just believing in yourself, believing in that you could see the future and actually predicted it. Thank you for being the example that it's legit. Thank you, Jean. Say it with me. Thank you, Jean. No, I'm joking. Thank you, Mr. Kennedy, for being that person that kinda showed us also a lot of things, even though you weren't there. You were the sacrifice, but thank you to all the people that were sacrificed for the greater good, you know? You know what I mean, right? I thank them. I thank them. I hope they are in peace, at peace. I thank them. Bye, guys. I enjoyed it. It was so long, but